Okay, this morning I've got a review to do. It's on the Solium camera. It's wireless solar panel. Supposed to be easy to install, so let's see what's in the box. I've had a few of their other cameras and they seem to be pretty decent cameras, so we're going to go ahead and check this one out. This is supposed to be the newest. So we'll see just what all this one has. An instruction manual, how to put it together. Looks like the basic book. The solar panel, so we'll have that ready. Comes a little cord on it. Way to attach it, it looks like. And next thing is the actual camera itself. Has a mounting plate. Looks like a place to plug in the solar panel on top. Antennas. Got a couple of plastic cover shields here over the lens, so we'll get those opened up. Fairly heavy camera. Looks like most of the controls are located on the bottom side. We'll read over the thing. See, that's a couple of places. It's waterproof, it looks like, so the little rubber seals. So that should be good. See what else we got in here. Okay, that's the end of the box there. And in this box we have, okay, in this package we have a cable. Looks like it's designed to keep the moisture out. So that'll be one part of it. Cover. I think this almost looks like it might go around the cable to protect it. Possibly. We'll have to look those directions over. Let's see. This one is USB to a micro end on that one. I assume that probably give us an initial charge. Two stickers for two different mountings, I would guess, depending on the type of mount you want to put on it. And two different hardware bags. Looks like there's plenty of hardware here to put things together and run it as needed. And another mount that looks like it could be set on here somewhere. Probably in the end of it, maybe. Or on the top. I think this is the antenna mount. Or the solar panel mount. That's what that measures out to be, and I'll bet you sits on the back of there and does that. So I'm sure we're going to have to charge this before we can use it. So we're going to go ahead and open up the manual and see what it says, and we'll kind of update you with that. First part of the instructions have said that we should go ahead and plug this in, and there's a small port on the back of this. To plug it in, you have to remove this cord a little bit. The light that shows you your recording is really kind of difficult to see, but it's down up underneath your plug here, and it's turned red, so I'm going to assume that that's doing well. The next thing is it needs a SD card formatted FAT32. So we've got that. We're going to go ahead and place that in there. It does not come with one, so I did happen to have one available. So we'll go in there and set that in place. And this is supposed to charge for, I think they said 10 to 13 hours before using it. So we're going to go ahead and set it up, get it as much as we can, and then let it finish charging, and read through the book a little bit more, see if we can do anything else before we can actually attach it to our network and this kind of thing. So, but that's got the card in there, and it's got the power going to it, so it should be charging. And then once we get it up and running and loaded on our app, we should be good to go. The manual says that we need to now, it's still on charge, but I think we can go ahead and pair it up without any problem. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to tighten this bracket up just to keep it from flopping around a minute. Okay, it says that we need to, one, make sure that our phone has got the app downloaded, which I already do. As I say, this is several of these cameras I have, and they all seem to work very well. So I've put mine on my current network that I have to do. It has to be 2.4 frequency. So make sure you're on that, and then we need to power up the camera, and that will be this, and we should see a light on the front of it come on, and it says that it gives us the command. So we will go to the app on our phone, and if you haven't done this before, you'll have to follow a few other steps, but it does tell us to make sure we leave this close to our router. So mine's not real close, but I think we're going to be all right. We're going to go ahead and hit add, and then within this we're going to be able to go ahead and add a device. Okay, and it asks us, is the blue indicator? Yes, it is. We want to name the device, so we're just going to name it wireless camera. And I believe we can change this. And I've already got the house, which is mine, so we'll go ahead and hit next and done. And done. And we'll hit. Enter the Wi-Fi password. Please do not connect with the 5G. Okay, and it's telling us to make sure we stay off of 5G, so we should be good. And we should be able to see that that's good. We've got that. And QR code configuration, sound wave configuration. We can do it either way. I think there is a QR code on here. I'm going to do sound wave configuration. Let's see if we can. It does that, and it starts communicating with it. It is now pairing up with it, going through its steps. Camera installed successfully. Go to charge the camera at first use. Okay, it says it's done, so we say okay, and we should be able to go to this one. These are my other cameras, my other two, and let's see if it'll actually show me a picture. It's supposed to be fully charging, so okay, we can actually show you the picture of the camera set up. So that'll be fine. We should be able to move it outside and mount it after it fully charges the rest of the way. But we can see that it's a pretty good picture outside. You can also use this inside, I guess, if you wanted to, if you left the power on. That's just kind of a sample of the picture quality that you would get on it, but it's working fine, so it's all set up. We just have to go mount it. Looks like it's going to work well. All right, I don't know how well you can actually see this, But we'll go over a couple of little quick features on this app after you get it installed that we've played around with. Probably one of the first ones will be is that this does have a security light, a camera light on it. And if you look at it, you can see that this gives you your low light. There's a little indicator, red lights around there that says it's IR for night vision. So if it's dark out here, it'll turn those on if you have motion showing up. It also, if you would rather have daylight, you can have it turn the light on so that when it sees the motion, after this shuts back off again, we'll move it again, it'll actually be able to pick up on motion, and it'll turn the floodlight on. That's kind of the choice of yours. Right now I have my speaker off, but it does have speaker on here where you can hear it. If you press that, you can see getting feedback because I'm too close to it, but you actually would have that. And you can also have the microphone, which will give you that ability to talk to whoever's in the close range of the camera. To make this a little easier to look at when you're on there, you can open this thing up and it gives you a full screen. This is not a very pretty picture because it'd probably be better to have it sitting up to where you can see it. But it does show a pretty good quality picture in here. And like I say, that security light will come on after, I believe it's 15 seconds of no motion. It starts up. We'll have to let that play with that a little bit to see just what does come out of it. But kind of getting a double video and see what that happens. If you want to shrink this back down again. And then you also will have your cloud save and your memory card, and you'll be able to click on that and bring up the one that you wish to look at, and it'll play it back for you on your phone. And then you can click on that if you're tired of looking at that, go back to your live view, and it shows you what's currently live. So that's really the highlights, I think, of this. It's all in HD, it's good quality. Like I say, when we get it installed, we'll have the pictures will be equivalent, I'm sure, to the other ones we've got, which is also good quality cameras. It has the same features as this one, and allows you to, this one here, they also have the PTZ, which allows you to actually pan, tilt, zoom on all these. So getting a little bit of rain out there right now, so I don't know as though I'm going to get this mounted right away. But this is the basics of it. I'm sure it's got about the same looking picture quality, so I think we'll be fine. Looks like a nice camera again, and will look good as my in addition to the other ones I have. So I recommend it. We'll put the model number and all in the on the video and see how it turns out. Thank you for watching.